I'll be around Tekken Bloodline episodes 1 through 6. I'll be watching it from Netflix's website. And for the episodes, I'll be watching apparently the original audio is the English version. So I'll be watching all the episodes with the English audio for that very reason. And now I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped for this. Woo! Because I'm a fan of fighting games. And while I'm not too familiar with Tekken like I am with other series like, say, Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, I gotta admit, there are some appealing things about Tekken. All things considered. Oh, Smash Bros. I do play a good deal of Smash Brothers. Okay, I already like the voice acting quality. Woo! Definitely tall. This is definitely one of the more better produced Netflix dubs. Oh, I like the character design for this lady. You can, oh yeah. You know, whatever punishment these kids take, because or not. Ugh. Jeez. How do these bullies feel confident in themselves for ganging up on a single person? It's utterly fucked up. Whoa! Ain't like those three monopolize the freaking town. I mean, whichever town they come from, anyway. Oh, looks like he's about to bust shit up. I think that fuck's gonna regret saying that. Oh! For a second, it sounded like the kick was about to rip the head off. But hey, a tooth? I'll take that. Whoa! I don't think that was enough. I mean, they were trying to viciously harm her, but then again, I guess I can understand why, though. I mean, he's way stronger than them, so I could see why it would be ethical for him to stop. But you know, I like the lady. She's reasonable. And her voice is pretty soothing, too. I like that name, Jen. Especially the last name, Kazama. Oh, man, that arcade machine looks fucking sick. Oh. Yo. Okay, all the characters look intimidating as fuck. Okay, wait, is that Jin Kazama? For those who are wondering, I'm not too familiar with the Tekken verse. It looks like he's going to become a freaking badass. Okay, the female character designs kick ass. Same with the male ones too. Okay, I like to deal with the dreads. Okay, that older looking muscle bound dude. Oh, looks like he's gonna be trouble for whoever's gonna have to go up against him. Huh. Looks like there's gonna be fights against monstrosities going by the opening. Oh. Yo, that logo looks nice. All right, now it's here. Good. He's got to learn how to take the thoughts of other people that don't matter to him so seriously. Whoa. Wait, that's his mom? Damn! That mother! She looks like she could pass as Jin's sister. She's that beautiful. Oh, my. You know, she is right though, because already like the spectacular fighting at that age too, of all things. Aww. That's what that bit where he's blushing is kind of adorable. I mean, yeah, maybe he shouldn't have hurt them. But at the same time, they were asking for it though. But I could see where she's coming from though. Mm. I like this. You can tell how like the type of expectations that Jin's mother has on him. She doesn't look like she even aged down. Even when she looks almost the same like she did when she was younger. Holy cow. Yo, I really want to know about the old man who was lucky to end up having someone like her as a wife. I'm really curious about that too. Seriously, who is the lucky bastard? Aw. He's adorable as a kid. I ain't gonna lie. All right, epic sparring time. Whoa. I like these bits. It shows you how much he does enjoy sparring with his mother in bits like this. You know, I could see the basis of that. Sup, Katsuki Bakugo, and sup, hope you all having a great day right now and night. Right now, for me, it's nighttime. It's past mid. It's barely like 18 minutes past midnight. But hey, you know what? I only slept like 2 hours just for this. They're already out on Netflix, Katsuki Bakugo. They're already out on Netflix. All of them. 6 episodes. They're all on Netflix. That's where I'm watching it from right now. Netflix. Oh, damn, that sucks. Yeah, in the US, it's already out like instantly. That's a shame that they don't have it on French Netflix yet. Man, the music is hype, and the backgrounds look beautiful too. They're going all in. I hope a broken daughter, because that looks like it's gonna. That's gonna look like it's gonna hurt for weeks if it hits him. Oh, oh. I thought for a second I was actually gonna slightly collide with him. Oh, really? Katsuki Bakugo? Huh. Man, well, I hope they upload in India soon. I guess that's how it is usually, though. Usually, the US version of Netflix has the episode out instantaneously. Could be Katsuki Bakugo. You know, yeah, it could be a glitch. Because it's a worldwide release, so it's supposed to come out simultaneously. Because I am looking at the audio options for the series. It has. Well, actually, I don't see a Hindu version. I know. Oh, wait. Yeah! There is an Italian French version, so it should be out in France already. Well, Netflix glitch is probably either that or I guess Netflix only releases in some countries first. I don't see a Hindu version for it, though. But I do see a French version in there, though. So that's strange how it's not even in France yet. Oh. Oh, man, I love her sense of humor. Okay, yeah, she's awesome. Well, hope it works for you, Katsuki Bakugo. Shit. All this talk about food's kind of making me hungry because I haven't eaten anything like 10 hours. For wondering why I haven't gone so long for eating, it's because I want to react to these 6 episodes without having to take any breaks. Honestly, those are the fault of the kids for even trying to start shit up in the first place. Ah, darn. Well, hopefully he'll show up there in a few minutes for you, Katsuki Bakugo. Whoa! I can understand where she's coming from, but at the same time, Flanagan's like, nah! That son of a bitch deserved to get fucking wrecked. Oh, okay. I think that man went a little bit too far in mentioning Jin's father there. Whoa, this guy. You know shit's real when even the old man's son is like telling the dude, don't. Like, that's all. I mean, talk about a web escalating shit, but hey, you know, I love that. The thing is, though, I understand where she's coming from, but some people deserve it, though. But yeah, I mean, I can understand. Just wondering, when it comes to our boy being a Kazama, is Shina Kazama due to his mother, or is that a last name from his father? Well, you know what? Could that muscle-bound fuck be Jin's father by any chance? I have no clue, but I can't wait to find out. That does not sound like a freaking animal. Oh, could it be that creature that was in the opening? Shit, I hope the mother doesn't die, because since this is based off a fighting game sometimes have the backstory of main characters losing their parents or family to some other fighter. A la, say, Mortal Kombat, where, what was it, Scorpion losing his whole family to, like, Sub-Zero. Never mind, I guess that man could be his grandfather then. Not his father. I'm gonna guess it's gonna probably be the old man that was shown off in the opening. That sounds like a death flag, like, straight up. I hope I'm wrong. I hope she can win. Oh, fuck. She's gonna get her ass. That thing is a fucking giant. Jeez. That person looks like the type of person where you could, like, fucking smash a watermelon to the dude's fucking 6-pack. And the dude wouldn't even feel any pain at all. You know, I'm surprised she was even able to block the attack without breaking her arm. Oh. Without breaking her arms or legs. Honestly, Jin does have to, in this instance, he really does have to listen to his mother, because considering the fact that his mother is way above him in strength so far, he would only get in the way. As much as it hurts, I love the animation here, where you can tell how much it hurts that he's not able to do anything for his mother. Oh, fuck. Oh, Oh, yeah. No, he really shouldn't have interfered. And that probably is going to have some much effect as a pebble hitting that thing's body. And that's not even surprising. I mean, I'm not going to blame Jin for trying to come to his mother's rescue because his mother straight up is someone worth rescuing, but okay, she's got a little bit more fight in her than I was expecting. Yeah, it looks like none of those hits are even doing any damage. Oh, yeah, that. I don't see her surviving that attack. Like, it feels like the odds of that. Oh. Yeah, what a fucking savage. Oh. I think he should have played that, but then again, it probably wouldn't have worked because he probably would have checked if her body was still there. Unless she's gonna bait the demon into the flames to take it out alongside her. That's the only thing I could imagine. Or no. Oh! Oh, so that's her play. Wait, is she actually gonna win this fight against the demon? Well, okay, if she actually ends up defeating that demon without sacrificing herself, now I would actually be really damn impressed. Well, I'm impressed already that she's surviving this long. Oh, no, it's going to be a suicide attack. Oh man, that is some depressing shit. Damn. But honestly though, considering the fact that it looked like she was gonna die even if Jin interfered or not, looking at it as positively as possible, this is probably the best case scenario because at least she was able to take down that demon with her. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, hey, she went down like a champ. Oh, yeah. Shit. It's kind of sad too, like seeing all the toys he must have had when he was younger too. Shit. And also shows you that her mom shows you how much she loved Jin because not only did she try to impart lessons in him, she must have kept that from when Jin was a young kid too. I like those little details. I'm guessing he's entering that building to try to speak with his grandfather. I can't imagine it being for any other reason. Oh, he looks taken aback by that name. Okay. I wouldn't mind finding out a little bit more backstory regarding his mom or his dad. Oh, I guess that was on the money. That badass old looking man actually was related to him. I mean, I guess that wasn't exactly accurate, though, because I was thinking that man could potentially have been Jin's father, but grandfather. I was close enough to guessing it. As someone who hasn't really played a Tekken, well, I guess I might have dabbled into playing with the Tekken game, but I don't think I've played Tekken 2 or 3 in particular. Oh. Question is, would he be inclined of helping Jin? I'm guessing he would be inclined of helping Jin out, because I don't think that happened in the opening just for shits and giggles. And I doubt they'd give such a good character design to this man, too, if he wasn't going to be an active participant in the story anyway. Talk about the welcoming committee. I like this, though. Shows you how much he actually did take in consideration his mother's teachings. Oh, yeah, he ain't going to have any choice but to fight. Whoa! Okay, the fist that Hyochi did looked like it could burn some. This was like the impact animation of it. I'm gonna guess all those beatings are beatings that Jin's suffering, because it'd be way too. Oh yeah. Damn, our boy hasn't been trained. I mean, what a prick. Jeez. You know what? Listen to him talk. I could see why the mother wouldn't have wanted to tell Jin so many details about his family in general. Jeez. Sup, Dean Pharaoh's 2? I'm already, I'm watching. I'm on episode 1 right now. Dean, they have it on Netflix already. I'm already like the 22 minutes and 26-second mark anyway. But yeah, they already have it. Okay, at the very least, the dude changed his mind. Sup, Dream Big? Hope you're having a great day right now, too. Or night. I mean, at the very least, there doesn't seem to be any downside. This motherfucker's a savage! I love him, but man, he's holy shit. Talk about having an absolutely Darwinism approach there. My goodness. I guess that's how the Kazuma family and, of course, the old man's family and association must operate by. But overall, this is a damn great start. I'm actually going to give this first episode an 8.5 out of 10. I mean, what more can you want? Because you already established in just the first episode motivation for Jin. I mean, what better way of motivating the protagonist than having his mother killed off in like the first episode, like straight up. And aside from that, so far the characters are pretty lovable. I like Jin as a main character because a lot of the established a good amount of characterization at the start. He really didn't take much. I mean, obviously he did care about his mother, and obviously he did take into consideration certain teachings. But I like how at the start of the episode, though, he wasn't absolutely gung-ho about his mother's teaching until after she passed away, which was nice because, yeah, sometimes people only really get their lessons and they only take things into consideration. Well, no, I'm not done yet. I'm on episode number 1. I'm going into episode 2. Wow. Pretty interesting, Sly Torres. But yeah, that's what I liked. I love Jin as a character because you can tell he matured once his mother died, sadly enough. And another thing I love about the episode too was, I hope I pronounce his name, Hyachi, the old man, because even though the dude's an utter savage, I just love the fact that, and the 80, while there isn't much to the animation, the track playing for the ED is nice. And I actually really like the old man in this episode. The dude is a fucking savage, but I think he's gonna be the type of guy that Jin's gonna need in his life, because with the obstacle that he's gonna face, he's gonna straight up need something to toughen him the fuck up, all things considered. Even though, yes, the teaching of his mother's, there's a basis for them. There are going to straight up be people where he's probably going to have to take the initiative to fight them. Or they're going to be people that are straight up, they're not going to want to settle things peacefully. So like how our main boy's old man is trying to impart that lesson on him. So that's why I thought overall, narratively, the episode was really damn good. You have all these interesting characters. And I obviously love Jin's mother. She was a dang nice character, and I cannot wait to see. At least I hope they show more of her off in flashback. She's a damn, even though she was there for a small, but she was a damn good character, especially the way she went down like a fucking badass and blew herself up to try to take down that ogre. Oh, that was some cool stuff. And that really was what elevated episode number 1 for me. And yeah, consider me hyped the fuck up to react to episode 2. And for those of you wondering, I will be starting off my reaction to episode 2. But before I do that, let me just look at my live chat if there's any comments though before. Nope, no new live chat comments yet. But man, I cannot wait to see what episode 2 is going to bring y'all. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 2 in 1, 0, go. All right. Ah, man, the Netflix. Oh, that's some good news, AE. Hell yeah. I guess must have really been a Netflix glitch then, AE, because usually Netflix does release their episodes simultaneously. Usually. Oh. Hopefully it works for everyone else soon, though, AE. Oh, okay. Pretty interesting little commentary here. Oh, so that's how you did it. You know, I'll have to try that tip that you mentioned, AE, if there comes a day where Netflix doesn't work for me. But at least for me, it almost always worked. But yeah, that's cool. Thank you for sharing that advice on the live chat, AE. Hopefully that ends up helping someone. All right, that lady's pretty cute. I wonder why he claims wouldn't be a good idea. I think he wants to be a target, though. That's a good point. And considering this is based off of fighting him, I'm going to guess that he's going to go through a lot of battles. So, hey, he might as well pin a target. Ah, kind of want to see the flames. Ah, that's pretty cool, Sly Torres. Huh. I'll have to see a bit of John gameplay once I'm done with reacting to all the episodes anyways. Huh. Just to see how is, because I think Tekken, I believe I heard it uses CGI for its animation. So I would definitely like to see how the animation for him in the games stacks up to him in the Well, no, more like it's one of the cases I like to see how his animation in the series stacks up to how he's animated in the games, just out of sheer curiosity. All right, all right. Gotta admit, the first episode straight up surprised me though, because I did see a few trailers for this series, and when I saw them, I was like, all right, this series is gonna be all right. But man, this series so far, it looked like it might actually end up being pretty darn good to great the way it's going. I do wonder what's the story behind that dude with like the tiger mask though. Yo, oh. Like seriously, dude with the tiger mask feels like he belongs in a different anime. Not saying that's a bad thing. Like I like that character design. It's just man, dude with the tiger mask looks a little bit funky in like a good way. All right, that looks pretty nice. Huh. I mean, it makes sense. He's trying to teach him to always be on his guard. Damn, but he hasn't stepped in the ring yet. Holy shit. But you know what? This is understandable, though. He's trying to make our boy learn that he always has to be on his toes, no matter what. Huh? Wait, what? That's what? Well, then. Oh, boy. I like Ninja Pache. And what, the dude broke that with his bare fist? Just to test out his own strength? Or did he knock someone out so far back it broke that thing? Hey, I was on the money! You know, that doesn't surprise me, considering how this dude has been treating our main boy. It doesn't even surprise me that his great grandfather would shut out that thing for his fist just to show off strength, like at all. Whoa. Okay. I mean, hey, it makes sense. I mean, the ogre that was introduced in episode 1 so fucking savage. It makes sense that the training to get through that thing is gonna have to be fucking rough. Damn! He's like teaching him the opposite of what his mother taught. Because his mother obviously taught him to only use what's necessary, while this old dude's wanting to teach him to straight up be a fucking savage, which, hey, I don't mind that one bit. Hey, it's fair. I mean, he's fighting against a senior citizen. No, I'm not even going to say senior citizen. Like, whatever genes our boy's family has, it must be fucking amazing, because his mother looked like he could have passed for his sister in the first episode. And this old dude fights like a fucking 20-year-old. Damn, poor Jin. It all makes sense. Might as well master every single thing possible. Ah. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? I actually don't mind if the series actually takes its time. I wouldn't mind if it dedicates a full episode just for the sake of training. Now, this is the type of shit I love. So many anime nowadays skip main characters training nowadays. Like in a lot of anime nowadays, it's like the main character is already super established as powerful. For some anime, it makes sense, but doesn't make for a satisfying narrative. So it's nice seeing Umbo being built up from the ground up. I'm assuming once it becomes fully trained, he's probably going to be able to break those things with his sheer fists. I am seriously surprised, though, he hasn't broken a bone yet. With the amount of abuse this body's taken. I guess those bits, whatever some hits collide with, like the little explosion or sparks, are probably some kind of feature that the Tekken had whenever characters were hit, I'm guessing. Not that I'm on. I actually like that visual style. It just happens to be unique anyway. Unique looking. I like little too when like punching the ropes. You can even see bits of the rope going through like the air as he's punching it. Oh man, that's the type of attention to detail I fucking love. Jeez. All right, he's starting to get better with his upper body. At least he's much more proficiently blocking attacks. I hope that satisfies him. All right, I think our boy can do it now. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. I mean, hey, it makes sense. I wouldn't be there yet. Damn, he looks disgusting. Oh, the dude looks disgusting. I'm surprised it's only 5 stones and not 10. The dude broke that shit. I think it was making crackers. Wow. Oh, shit. Okay. Finally. We'll get to see him actually do something aside from training all the time. Not that I don't mind hardcore training. Makes sense. Yeah, honestly, the performance by him is absolutely amazing, Sly Torres. The dude has so much gravity in his voice. Okay. It's nice to hear him actually compliment someone. I'm gonna guess they found something dangerous by the context of where this conversation's going. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna involve dangerous shit. Is this guy really gonna haggle with someone like Mishima? This guy has the balls to fucking shortchange Mishima. Look at that face! Who the fuck would try to pull a fast one on him? I know I wouldn't. Oh. Oh! Yo! Oh my. Jin's more than just a simple child. Oh. Thank you for the info, Sly Taurus. Huh. I did not know that. Honestly, this guy will be easy work with Jin. For Jin, this will probably be like a high schooler taking on a middle school. What? I'm surprised he was actually that dude was able to actually scratch him. That's pretty good. I like this. Again, you can tell that the teaching of his mother still has a great effect on his mind, though. I mean, considering he was raised by his mother, he really did ingrain in his son not to use more power than necessary. You know, as much as it sucks to hear that, he is right. But then again, though, even if his mother... Isn't there like a way of balancing both of them, though? I'm like, holy fuck. No, you know, yeah. I mean, if he wants to win, he's going to have to be an absolute savage. Because the opponents he's going to be facing, I'm guessing they're going to be absolute savages, too. I'm guessing not everyone's going to be a savage, though, because in the openings, some of the characters don't look like savages. Most of them freaking do, though. I'm assuming he does believe in that because there has to be a reason why he wanted that so badly. Damn. I like this, though. He's even making Jin even train his lower body. Oh, Tiger Mask, dude. Woo. Mexico. Okay. But I kind of like this, though, where he's even forcing a boy even to be fucking training in like a simple scenario. I like that. Further demonstrates that Jin almost always has to be on his freaking guard. Or when he isn't his freaking guard, he has to work his body to the fucking brim. Huh. Damn! I mean, that was actually a good question. But then again, I could see why the grandfather would be kind of pissed about being asked that question. Or a stretcher? Or on a stretcher? Oh, never mind. I thought I was going to say a stretcher. Well, damn. I'm going to guess going by the opening, the boy's going to succeed, though. Because he has sort of like a red glow in the opening. All right, he's getting a little bit better. Oh. I was about to say he was getting a little bit better. Okay. Jin's definitely getting a little bit bolder. I hope he can, at the very least, eventually land a single hit in due time. Okay, at least he's not falling on the ground. That's improvement. He's getting there. And I even like how it shows you the rough training he has to do on his arms. Dude, having to like have all those chains wrapped around him. Jeez. That cannot be comfortable at all. You know? I am really surprised he hasn't fractured anything yet. That he's left every training session just with bruises. Like, I'm really fucking serious. Like, what is our boy Jin made out of? I'm guessing he's just going up against a random street performer. That's nice, though, getting to see him actually get strong, and not just through training with his grandfather, but also train on the streets. That's nice. Seeing him actually get stronger through a variety of ways. Damn, he looks like he got significant. Damn! That looks fucking bit. Holy shit. Looks fucking built. Come on! His grandfather didn't mention don't turn your back on the ring. Okay! I like Jim, but he deserved that kick to the back! Oh, he has a girlfriend? She's cute. Oh. Never mind. I thought for a second that was his girlfriend. But hopefully that should teach him in his mind, never turn your back on anyone. Like, ever. Oh, that's so dang sweet. Seeing how he carries that picture frame with him. That's nice. Just constant visual demonstration, reinforcement of what drives him. Okay. It feels like this will be the day where he beats the living shit out of the old man. Well, obviously not to death, but you don't know what I mean when I say that. I just want to see him kick some ass already, damn it. Oh! Yes! He's doing it! Good! Okay, yo, his eyes. Oh, he finally got that flame. Looks like he's finally getting a bit more approval now. Wow. Okay, at least now he's actually discussing his plans. You know, he's got a point. No point of a fucking bait if it can't get the job done. Makes sense. If I were Jen, I would just be walking backwards. Oh, okay. I think this might be the time he takes the win. Yo, he's not getting pushed back by those hits anymore. He's actually starting his ground. Okay, then. Hey, he's smiling, so he must be seeing something in Jin now that he didn't see before. Oh. Not just that, but here's a difference here, too. Like, when Jin's attacking, because, it's going to get on the hit. Yes. Oh. Go! on his fucking knee. Yes! Yes! You fucking did it! Ha! That was so satisfying. And now he's able to walk out of there on his own 2 feet now. Fucking did it! Ha! Oh, yeah. Hey, might as well break that, too, of his great crown. It went up. What a fucking guy! Oh, my. Hey, that was gangster as fuck. Yo! That looks like he's about to go scorch the earth on those ogres. Yes! This motherfucker's been a monster. Hey, at least it's our boy that's the monster, though. Komodo Dragon? No, he's not mad. No, I think it's more like he's taking his teachings really seriously now, and he's ready to get payback. So I don't think it's more of he's mad. He's just he's got absolute confidence now, Komodo Dragon. That's all. At least that's how I see it anyway. But overall, damn, this episode was fucking good. I'm definitely going to be giving this episode an 8.25 out of 10. Holy shit. For a training episode of all things, this is almost as strong as the first time. Holy shit. And the best part about this episode was it was only training and it already had loads of action. That's what made it even better. And honestly, you can make the argument that this episode didn't progress the plot, but to me, it didn't matter because I think it was important for this episode to establish Jin getting stronger through training, if you ask me. So that's what I love about this episode. It was Jin earning his strength, seeing a full episode of him getting beatdowns, because here's why I love this. I love seeing him take these beatdowns because it only made it more satisfying when he put his grandfather on the fucking floor there on his knees. At least to me personally. And that just made for an amazing conclusion to the episode. And not just that, but it was nice again to see Jin put in the work, seeing him go from being frail and compressed into his grandpa to becoming a badass was so satisfying. Voice acting was amazing. Animation quality was damn good in the 2D segments. And it wasn't pretty good by CGI standards for the 3D sequences. And that's overall, I freaking loved the episode. And I'm definitely going to be pumped up going into episode number 3. And yeah, that's it. Now I'll be starting my reaction to episode number 3 in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh boy. And I like to see what this episode's going to have in store now. By the way, though, this series has only ended up pleasantly surprising me so far. Huh. Wonder why it's showing off his grandfather now. For all we know, it could just be Gil that's peering at Jin from the dark. Because that answer may not be literal. It could be figurative. Damn, you really love them flames. Even having it on his jacket, too. Oh. Okay, then. Hopefully this implies we'll get closer to what may have happened to Jin's father here. Yeah, but that... Our dude is just soaked in fucking drip! My goodness! Look at him! Would have thought he'd become such a stylish looking badass. Oh. That's not bad. I mean, at least it's better than having 0 days of climbing to the altitude. So could be worse. I wonder if Yachi's going to participate in the tournament. Makes sense. That would definitely cause more chaos. The fuck did our boy do to him? Whoa. Oh, talk about a lovely set of characters. I like the dudes that saw the blondie. Oh, man. Whoa. Blondie looks like a bad bitch. And not in a good way, though. Huh. At least now we know what type of grudge he has against him. They may not be friends, but I'm assuming if one or the other was in danger, they probably would bat to help the other out. That's my guess. I swear that in the opening, they make Yachi look so fucking cool. Like, they make Yachi look like he's about to break some freaking spines in this opening. Like, straight up, the dude looks absolutely menacing. Speaking of which, his opening theme is fucking boss. I mean, I fucking love it. Dun, dun. I'm definitely going to have to listen to this opening theme multiple times because I love the sound of it. I wonder, especially, I'm going to definitely check if it has a full version because, my goodness, if there's a longer version of this, all that, I would have a lot of fun listening to the fuck out of a longer version of this. All right, now it's back. Damn, that's all big. Oh, that's a big ass city. Damn. Well then, it kind of looks like a carving of Hiachi there, like straight up. God, I mean, he actually has some good taste in music. I wonder if that's music from the games. All right. Damn, his old man was a fucking badass back in the day. Yo, so badass, not even a camera could record the epic intensity. Makes sense. Ah, damn. You know what? That actually doesn't surprise me. If that's the case, I want to see that man in action then. Hey, that haircut ain't fooling me. The moment I saw this, I was like, yeah, my guy was telling me that man is going to be an absolute fucking badass. Huh. Yeah, you know what? It's Hiachi we're talking about. Wouldn't surprise me. Whoa. I feel bad for this. Like, she's just trying to like fucking just calm the mood, but she's in a fucking vehicle with all these loose cannons and hotheads. Honestly, seemingly like the only normal one in that vehicle is, aside from our glasses assistant, is the other glasses girl. And I guess the dude with the big ass hairdo. And that's about it. All right. About damn time. I'm assuming the fun's about. Oh, our series are already fun. Things that will he actually be willing to speak to him in these circumstances, though? That's the question. So because he still has to hide his connection. No, at least that explains why the tournament is a lure for Ogre. Although, couldn't someone else take care of Ogre, though? I mean, I guess I could see why he'd want our boy to take care of Ogre, though, because it would be a disgrace to the Mishima name if he wasn't the one to take care of the Ogre. So, scratch that, I take that back. It does make sense why you'd want Jin to take the win and not anyone else. Yo, I'm fucking curious about this too. Everyone's all secretive about that shit. Damn, I mean, that's a good question, though. Shit. I guess my boy should try asking that question if he wins the tournament. But honestly, though, any child would be curious about their own parent, though. I'm not going to blame them for even having at least a little bit of his focus dedicated towards the past a little bit. Yo, that lady's freaking beautiful. Oh, we got a fucking bear down. Demon-looking thing. A lot of badass-looking people. Oh, got with the mask. Oh, I thought for a second we were going to have a fucking battle royale to, like, weed out the weaker contestants. All right. Let's go see how widespread the tournament's going to be with the variety of people watching. Yachi Mishima would be the last guy I would describe as fucking generous. I would not put him and generous in like the same sentence, but I mean, I guess you could say generosity that he's even holding this tournament, though. All things considered. Hopefully it's Jin. I want to see him lay the smack in all these fucks. Well, actually, no. I actually like the dude with the weird hairdo. Blondie, glasses girl. They cool too. Oh, and his wannabe rival. Yeah, no, I love the sounds of that. Damn, that fool looks fucking good. Oh, man. I'm surprised it's not. I just love the cheesy smile. Whoa. I don't know what sunglasses dude has against him. Talk about a fucking snitch network. Hopefully, Jin is the exception. All right, good, good. He's not going to let himself get punked. That's pretty fucked up to assume that everyone associated with Hachi is corrupted. I really hope he lays the smackdown on him. Damn, save it for the tournament. Like, seriously. Especially considering there's a chance they might not even face each other in the tournament. They could be roughed up for their first fight. Might as well be saving themselves for the battles that actually do matter. Yes! Oh, man. All right, this series knows what I fucking want. Hell, I was kind of hoping they'd fight each other. Jeez. It's like the writers can read my fucking... Oh. Looks like she's ready to assassinate someone. I'm guessing her occupation was assassin. It doesn't seem like someone that just merely wants to talk. She looks like the opposite of nice. Not saying that she ain't beautiful, she is, but she looks like the opposite of that. It wouldn't surprise me if she was, though. Ah. Too late for that woman. Our boy is completely interested in the Mishima way, from the blood style to his fighting style. Looks like Phoenix is a cultured man. Damn. I like Paul. That's a damn good name too, Paul. You know, that's an understatement. He is right. I mean, you got a fucking bear as one of the participants of all things. I mean, hey, I don't blame him for trying to shoot a shot, though. You know, that's a damn good saying right there. Because it doesn't just apply to the ring, too. It's like almost anywhere where to plan how you do your work, that's how people look at you. Jeez. Oh, hell yeah. Flashback. Yes! Flashback time. Whoa. I wonder if this is a fight in Tekken 1. Shit, I'm going to have to look this up. Not that I need any basis for playing Tekken 1. Like, Tekken Bloodline, it's well written to the point where it's like it stands alone, where I don't even really need any game lore to get to the story at all. It's that damn good. But still, though, this is making me curious now to at least want to see if Tekken 1 has any cutscenes. I mean, the Mishimos are pretty durable bastards. Damn, Hiachi, my goodness. I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, it seems to be Hiachi's way. Wait. I mean, at least we got to find out a little bit more. beautiful. I hope nothing bad happens to Paul or Jin. He's a bro. Oh, okay. I gotta admit, that's a good quote. I love it. Although, in saying that, sometimes you do need luck, though. Don't get me wrong. Skill is important. But sometimes, in certain situations, I would rather have luck than skill. Especially if I'm in a casino. I would definitely have luck over skill any day of the fucking week. And it's not like he'd be able to stop Jin. Oh! Huh. That bracket looks beautiful. I love the way it's rendered. Whoa! Talk about our boy pointing his dick on the fucking table figuratively like that. I like the name Boscovich. I mean, there must have been reason. Whoa! No wonder why. No wonder why his mother never mentioned his father then, in that case. That's perfectly understandable now. Because Jin wouldn't have probably been inclined of seeing his grandfather if he knew the details regarding his own father. Can't hope the same thing doesn't apply to Jin, though. I don't want to see Jin die. Okay, that explains why it affected Jin's father, but it doesn't seem to affect Heihachi, though. Huh. Whoa. Comics wonder if Jin could potentially have the devil's gene in his body. But I'm assuming at the cost of his sanity, though. Makes sense. I mean, there were going to be costs for great power. Huh. You know, that explains why the ogre. That explains why the ogre was trying to go after Jin in the first episode, then, seemingly. That actually completely recontextualizes episode 1. Oh! That explains why his mother told him not to go not to use more force than necessary. I mean, the thing is, there's no way he could have known that was going to happen. Yeah, now we kind of has to. Okay. Talk about adding the stakes. Now he kind of has to defeat the ogre now. Because even though he didn't cause the death of his mother directly, in a way, yes, he indirectly did cause it. That ogre actually looks kind of cute. Wait, what? I get the feeling that any container that you try to make won't be able to contain something like the ogre. Huh? Kind of sound like he's looking at Jin as a freaking tool here, though. But it makes sense. I mean, this is Yachi we're talking about. The dude is like the complete opposite of gentleness in every sense of the word. But overall, I gotta admit, good episode. Now, if I had to rate this one on a scale of, say, 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, even though this episode wasn't, say, the most spectacular thing ever, I still enjoyed it enough to the point where I'm like, I'm going to give this still a 7.5 out of 10, because what was there not to enjoy about this episode? It finally revealed the mystery behind Jin's father, and it justified why Jin's mother didn't want to talk about the father, because, yeah, all those details about the devil gene, it would set anyone aback if they learned that. So his mother, at least in my opinion, made the wrong call. And it actually makes the series more tragic, just finding out that our boy was the indirect cause for his mother's death, considering him fighting the bullies is what lured out the ogre in the first place. Which, I mean, damn, it really does add up loads of freaking tragedy, though, all things considered. So that's what I liked about this episode, because now it really does make his fight against that ogre, the future fight, much more personal. And I like this. And I like how it adds stakes, because in a way, yeah, he really does have to be that ogre fuck now, considering the fact that now he's going to be indirectly responsible for the death of his own mother. So I like that. It's going to add much more build up to the fight, and also much more intensity. And aside from that, voice acting was good. Animation quality worked pretty well. It made Paul pretty likable. I like his charm. And that's overall. Gotta give the episode a 7.5 out of 10. It was even nice learning more about our boy Jin's father, too. So all in all, damn good episode. And then now I'm actually okay. If y'all thought I was excited for, now I'm really excited for episode 4, because looks like now the tournament's about to start, which is about darn time. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 4 in 1, 0, go. I love me some badass tournaments. I'm addicted to this shit. Like, straight up. Nothing gets me more hyped up than an anime tournament. Or just the tournaments in, like, whether it be movie, television series in general. At this point, we can really say that the past really does honor our boy. Just contextualizing everything in the series so far, anyway. I'm assuming she's a badass fighter. I'm guessing. Oh. Heck yes. Hey, I like how they're not fucking around. I wouldn't blame them. All right. At the very least, this is going to give him some information to work off of instead of just jumping in blind to the fight straight up. I'm going to guess Leroy Smith is the guy that he's fighting. I like how they use the same animation they used in like the previous episode with people watching the match. Hell yeah. My money's on Jin winning this fight. I'm assuming our boy can say the same about Leroy Smith. Oh, they really know how to use music to amp up the excitement here. Whew. Here's my guess on how the fight's going to go down. Vince probably going to throw up the start of the match, but eventually he'll probably figure out Leroy Smith's fighting style, and he'll eventually get the upper hand in the upcoming fight. That's my guess. Only because they need to add tension to the fight, and also Leroy Smith, it doesn't look like a bitch, so I'm guessing the dude is going to be no slouch in the fighting department. I don't think anyone in the tournament's going to be a fucking slouch either. Like, everyone in this tournament seems like they're going to kick loads of ass. And I cannot wait to see who is going to fucking get a beatdown. Hopefully, though, it's not Jindo. All right, now it's back. Hell yeah. All right. Already causing dude damage, and dude's just blocking attacks. I mean, everyone in this tournament's supposed to be good, though. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting our boy to win this fight easily, even though it's the first fight that he's going to have in the tournament. Oh, shit. I thought for a second there was a chance he might activate the doubles gene. I mean, for sure he's going to activate it somewhere in the season, though, because we see a red glow on him in the opening. So it's going to come out at some point. It's just a matter of when, though. Whoa! Kind of like those slight shifts sometimes where you get to see like a black and white sometimes with some color, with the minimal amount of colors. Oh! Gotta be a little bit like a manga. A motion manga. Leroy Smith's not going to stay down, though. The dude is way too prideful. Hey, anything happens to Leroy Smith, it's on him for not staying down when he had the chance. I think Jay needs to knock him out. He needs to knock him down. Like, the only way Leroy is going to back down is if he's knocked out. Huh. Whoa. I mean, hey. I don't feel bad for Leroy. He was warned. That's on him. He literally told him to stay back like how many times? But hey, that was a damn good win, though. Looks like our boy didn't even have to use that much force either. Oh, they didn't even have to use the Devil's Gene either. I'm guessing now that he didn't feel too proud of being forced to break Leroy's leg. Or maybe just the bruises and he wants to rest up. Either way, I wouldn't blame him. A lot of people are going to be like that. At the same time, though, Leroy wouldn't stop trying to attack, though. Our boy was... Yeah, he was telling him to stop. I'm actually taking Jin's side here in this instance. Thing is, of all the fighters in this tournament, the only one that really got extra depth, aside from Jin, because they're Banga we're following, it's just Paul, though. I really do hope they delve into the backstories of the other characters, though. Martial law. I'm going to guess Julia's going to win her fight against martial law. Really? Sucks that they're skipping so many fights, though. Because with the... And I kind of wish they would show off Jin's history with Zhao Yu. Like, this is... I'll admit, this is the first episode in the Tekken series that feels rushed. I'm going to guess the high school is going to end up losing. Yeah, Zhao Yu's definitely losing. Kind of wish they would show off the relationship between her and Jin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Zhao Yu, Nina's definitely taking the... She's taking Nina to school. Yes, I had to use a pun. Okay. That's not dirty. Yeah, it ain't like Nina's utilizing a freaking weapon. She's just utilizing her fighting style. Yeah, honestly, Jimmy looked like an adult, but he's technically a kid too. Zhao Yu sounds like she's the one struggling, though. Nina hasn't even broken a sweat yet. He ain't wrong about that. Zhao Yu does at the very least seem like she's trying to plan something. But what? Hiachi's saying would have more weight if they give us more Zhao Yu characterization. That's actually pretty smart. Oh, I love how you bust the chops for a boy figuratively like that. It's rare to hear Hiachi so complimentary about someone else, though. Jeez. Oh. Damn, Nina still had more than that doesn't actually surprise me. Oh. Yeah, Zhao's going to be feeling that for months. Oh, who knows? Zhao might actually be able to get out of this. Yo, this is looking tense. Oh. Yeah. Good, good. Hopefully she sends Nina to the retirement home. Yes! So much for that Nina hype, though. Man, she went down pretty easily. I gotta admit, at least he showed off his face. That was actually fucking cool. Xiao impressed me. I was expecting her to actually be the one to lose, but never mind. I was definitely wrong. Glad I was, though. I actually like Xiao. Just wish to show off more of her history with Jin, though. Kind of makes me wonder what happens to. Oh. Now for a second, the dude was sent out to be assassinated or some shit. He's lucky Golden Boy only settled in breaking one leg. And whose fault is that? That's Leroy's fault. Because he was given an out. Well, maybe he should not make the assumption that everyone that's around Hiachi is a sack of shit. Honestly, that's our boy's business. Exactly. He has no fucking run of asking a question like that. Well, yeah, it makes sense and be personal for everyone. That's one of the downsides in the series, though. I like this series, and the thing is, though, they really don't do a good job emphasizing it being personal for everyone else because aside from Jin and Leroy Smith and Paul, we really don't get a lot of characterization for the other combatants, like, say, Nina, Zhao Yu, our boy's wannabe rival, the glasses chick, what was her name? Julia. We haven't really gotten a lot of characterization for some of the other fighters. Isn't that kind of a good thing, though, that he isn't completely taken in by the Mishima teachings, though? Oh. Okay. Damn. I mean, I'm not going to blame him. Yeah, but what's Leroy Smith going to be? Damn, that is a sick burn. Oh, shit. I gotta admit, I do like the fight in Leroy's dog, though. Honestly, only in his dreams. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't hate Leroy Smith, but I mean, shit, even at old age, she's at a beast. Yeah, all the episodes released at once, Mobile Gamer. It was 6 episodes. I'm already in episode number 4. Oh. That does make sense, though, because obviously all the fights will be attracting Ogre's attention. Whoa! Would it really be a way of avenging her, though? Don't get me wrong. I would venture to guess she wouldn't mind her boy defeating Ogre. But simultaneously, though, I don't think she would look forward to those prospects of her son, though, losing every bit of compassion in his soul, though. But then again, our boy's got to do what he's got to do to win. Oh, rematch. His fight against part of my X-Mind doesn't come because of him Orang, because of Orang as a character, though. Okay. I like how they actually do make the 2D beats blend in almost seamlessly. Well, close to seamlessly with the 3D beats to its credit. Thankfully, at the very least, our boy hasn't been fallen to the point where he actually enjoys seeing the others suffer. Oh, shit. It sounds like he's going to become emotionally deprived pretty soon. Whoa! It looks like Karang's body's just barely keeping together, though, with the way he even grunted right before smiling. Whoa! Okay, Karang's putting up more of a fight than I thought. I thought he was going to go down like a bitch. Never mind. I always love in anime or movies when our characters, after they get hit and they're bleeding, sometimes they spit out either a tooth or fucking blood. It always looks so badass. It's a nice slow-mo. Oh. I'm surprised the ring is still able to stand after taking it off the face. The music is so dang awesome. But honestly, Haringa is putting up more of a fight than I thought. Shit, he's putting up a better fight than Leroy Smith. Oh, there's no way Haringa's gonna survive. Yep. And that's the same move that he utilized to defeat the floor. That's if he's smart, though. Oh, I thought for a second he was gonna pummel his face into the ground with his fist. Woo, man. The granddaddy, he looked fucking pissed. Like that eye. Woo. Looks like he's about to go scorch earth mode with the way he be looking. But in a way, I don't mind this too much because it's realistic conflict seeing our boy's old ways of following his mother's teachings conflicting with the Mishima ways. Honestly, yeah, because our boy Jin's just going to keep on winning. It honestly wouldn't be fair at that point, all things considered. They actually do. Yo! I want to see Paul go up against a fucking grizzly bear. Now that sounds epic. I swear. If he does not fight a grizzly bear in the next episode 5 will be an utter failure. No, I'm just joking. Episode 5 will still be good even if we don't see the grizzly bear fight, but I'll just be immensely disappointed if we don't get to see a grizzly bear fight, though. And let me just be real, Jaw. But yo, this episode was fucking gold. I'm gonna give this one an 8 points. 5 out of 10. I loved it. It just felt like it skipped a lot of fights, though. It skipped a lot of interesting fights I would have liked to see. Don't get me wrong. It was nice getting to see Jin get a lot of action. And his friend get some action, too. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I felt like the way they did it, they breezed through a lot of interesting things really darn quickly, though. And saying that, the episode itself wasn't bad. The fighting was kick-ass. And plus, it's nice getting to see Jin conflict with his grandfather, seeing how he wasn't satisfied when our boy ended off the match without going for a blood, which I do like that. And the animation quality worked pretty well to its credit. The voice acting was pretty darn great, too. And that's I want to take all these factors in consideration if I had to rate the episode overall. I'm going to give it straight up an 8.75 out of 10. Like, the episode, out of all the Tekken Bloodline episodes, yes, this episode may have been rushed, but it was damn cool. And yo, I cannot wait to see what they're gonna bring to the table in episode 5. Because honestly, this series may not be the prettiest one to look at, but man, am I freaking entertained so far, to its credit. And yeah, looks like that's it when it comes to the credits. And now I'll be starting my reaction to episode number 5 in. Okay, yeah, episode 5. It's not loading. Yeah, it's just like the Netflix logo glitching out. Okay, now episode 5 set to load, and now I'll be starting my reaction to episode 5 in 1, 0, go. Oh man, woo! Cannot wait to see what type of wild stuff the series is gonna bring. Netflix series. Oh man, again, I mean, I always love it when the logo work on Netflix. I don't know what's the commentary going to be this time before an episode starts. Although she looks like Xiaoyu looks like she's possessed in this bit. I'm assuming the ice premium back has got to be Jin's guilty conscience. I kind of ashamed her. Damn, we get like straight into like the next fight with like no build up. Holy shit. Kind of a shame never got to see Paul versus the Grizzly Bear, though. That's on the hype ass shit. It's doubly impressive. Don't get me wrong. Like, it really is. All right. I love that confidence. Although, yeah, it seems like she's going to lose the... Oh! Yo, it looks like it's about to break his arm or arms. Oh, fuck. Ah, yeah. No way she's going to be able to just simply walk out of that one. I gotta admit, this fight was good. Just felt like it rushed straight into it, though. But at least it's a good build-up for Jin versus King, though. I'm going to assume that's going to be a match that's going to be upcoming. I just hope she didn't break anything majorly, though. But you never know. But I gotta admit, though, now this is how you start up an episode, though, in a grandiose way. Because even though, yes, it was rushed, I can't fucking lie. This episode, even though, yeah, I wish it would have slowed things down, so far it's pretty dang fun, though, all things considered. Now it just kind of makes me wonder, though, when it comes to all of this, kind of makes me wonder if King's gonna fight our boy next. No, he probably will, because it's perfectly set up for that. And knowing the Archer, he'd probably try to set it up for Jin to be fighting King. Honestly, she did well for herself, even advancing. Yeah, Xiaoyu did a good job. And she's lucky she's just came out with a slight concussion, considering how some of the other participants in her tournament.
She's not. I mean, she wasn't the only woman in the tournament, though. And honestly, she taught Jin well. Because all things considered, her mother was up against an ogre, and she was able to like push it back despite the loss of her own life. Again, this is what I mean by this way he's rushing things, because it's obvious he had a connection with Jiayu, even like the little still, I mean, not the little still, the little flashback bit, not the flashback, the little bit in episode 2. It's a damn shame it really rushed his relationship with Jiayu. Because I wouldn't have minded seeing an episode with him interacting with her in school. Oh, all right. Actually, I like that bit of character development. That's actually kind of cute. That's awfully rude. Interrupting that nice, wholesome moment there. It's a damn shame, though, because I would have loved to have seen a karate practicing grizzly bear. That sounded like it was going to be like the most epic shit ever. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to assume King versus Paul is going to be a badass fight, but I'm still disappointed we didn't get to see a grizzly bear fight. What, does King have like the double gene in him or something like that? Whoa. Kind of makes me wonder if there's a possibility of our boy's mother coming back. Potentially. But possessed by an ogre or something. Oh. Damn. Okay, now that's some damn good setup, because it makes it so that anyone that advances this fight is going to be an epic opponent against Jin. It's a damn shame so far the series hasn't really given Paul a lot of respect on skipping his fights, even though I like Paul as a character. All right. Damn. Oh, he ate that one. He like charged into that one straight up. Everyone contesting this tournament's a fucking beast. Ain't gonna be any easy fights at all in this tournament. The upside is no matter who wins, if Paul does push King, our boy's going to be able to gather a lot of information to utilize in a potential future fight against King at the very least. And the worst case scenario, of course. I'm actually not even surprised it didn't even phase that dude much. Oh, fuck. Ah. Yeah, there's no way our dude's going to be able to walk that off. Did he just break his spine? Damn! That was an epic fight right there. I'll give it serious credit, though. It has done a good job of building up King. It's a shame, though. This fight would have felt more grandiose if it would have seen some of Paul's previous fights, though. Still, though, good fight regardless. Huh. Hmm. All right. Hmm. All right. Oh, I was not expecting this. Again, though, this scene would have a little bit more weight, though, if we saw Glasses Girl fight a little bit more in the tournament, though. Because don't get me wrong, this fight does look a bit cool, but it's just like when it comes to fights like this, it just lacks a little bit of weight, though, if they don't give certain characters their moments to shine in the sun, figuratively speaking. I mean, she obviously was trying to assassinate Hachi, though. That's actually true. That's also true. I love how now you can tell the power dynamic between both Jin and Hachi's changed because it used to be whenever Hachi had something to say against Jin, Jin wouldn't have a counter argument, but now he has a counter argument. Damn. Perhaps would have been fucking bounced if he didn't help her out. I'm just saying. Well, she ain't gonna be able to get that penny anytime soon. That's the thing. At least we finally get her story now, at the very least. You know, that I can believe. Hachi does look like an absolute fucking douche. You know, when I'm surprised Hachi tries to, like, get the power of the ogre to himself. You know, that's a damn good question. That actually would not fucking surprise me. Like, at all. You know, she does make a good argument, though. What the? Oh, okay, at the very least. That's provided something, nothing crazy in between happens, though. I just love they're grandiose with, like, the fucking fireworks. I mean, I am pumped up for the grand finale, though. Because at least they give King some build up with the opponents he did defeat, though. And obviously, Jin is Jin. He's an absolute walking ball of charisma. What is there not to love about him? Hmm. Huh. Okay, then. I would hope Jin doesn't have that much in common with someone like Heihachi, though. All things considered. Oh, man. Okay, King's trying to go for the fucking kill and trying to just break our boys a bone. Damn! I like this, though. It emphasizes the brutality of the fights in Tekken. I just like the tiger nose, like the Grrr. It adds a nice sense of cheesiness too. Oh, man, that's got us. I do like how they make the animation intense in certain bits where it can literally, even though you're not the one being hit, you could feel it just by the character's facial expressions or how they react to certain hits. Really, stills? Okay, at the very least, it was only for like those small bits. I thought for a second they were going to run out of budget going into like the latter bits of Tekken Bloodline. Oh, Sabi's about to unleash it. The same move he utilized to finish off Heihachi and his previous opponent. It looks like he's going to unleash it again. Or not. And the music's fitting too. It sounds freaking heroic. Yes! Oh, yeah. If King can actually get through that, the dude would be fucking mortal. Why is Heihachi looking angry, though? Shouldn't he be happy that Jin's winning the fight? Fuck yeah! Good. Hell yeah. Our boy did it. Yes. Honestly, after all the trouble he went through, this was immensely satisfying to see. Oh. I'm surprised he's not going for the prize money. Shit. I mean, I would have taken at least prize money to maybe donate some of it. For the purposes, oh yeah, that makes sense. That actually would be a good purpose to utilize the money for. I like this. It shows you that when it comes to our boy, he ain't into that materialistic items or none of that shit. Who? Heihachi again? Didn't he already defeat? I mean, I guess you can't say defeated him in straight up combat. It was a sparring session. Kind of fucked up to be asking for a fight against Jin after Jin came out of a heated fight against King. But you know what? I guess it's a fair handicap because our boy is young and Heihachi is old. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's like completely unfair. But I'm assuming he's doing this because he realizes that the ogre isn't being drawn out yet. How if he was the tournament? He definitely hasn't felt his mother, though. Okay. You know, it makes sense. He's trying to anger Jin in order to drag out the ogre and trying to make him legitimately angry. That seems to be what Heihachi is doing. I wouldn't put it past the dirty fuck to be doing something that shifty either. Like Heihachi, he's a trash can of a human being, if you can even call him that. Because the dude is like straight up freaking savagery. It fucking does. I like how he's asking that as if there's any doubt as to whether that mattered or not. Of course it fucking does. Oh, yep, that's exactly what he wants. Yep, he was trying to bait out the ogre. And I am not going to blame him for being angry. Obviously, this is what Heihachi wants. If Heihachi's... Like, honestly, if Jin's mother was here, he would obviously be telling Kazuma to control his anger. But I'm not going to blame him for not being able to control it. If I was in issues, I would react similarly against Heihachi. I would also similarly want to see this fucker's head roll. Okay, then. Okay, yeah, this definitely feels more dynamic than their sparring session. Like, you can tell that for the occasion, the animators are stepping it up a bit more. Yo! Yes! You got him in the head. Okay. Okay, I thought for a second the dude was actually going to be able to fucking eat that shit and get back up easily. As it... Oh. I mean, I guess it'd be a bit too easy if that was all it took to knock him the fuck out. And honestly, after all the build-up Heihachi has, yeah, there's no way he can go down like a bitch. Jeez. What a savage. You've been doing a headbutt. Yo. Oh, my. Honestly, if anyone's going to kill anyone, it's probably going to be Jin killing this old fuck. I hope he sends Heihachi to the retirement home permanently. I think they're going to hit each other at the same time. Okay. Is Heihachi's body like a fucking taser? Because it feels with like the lightning strikes just coming out of his body. It honestly doesn't surprise me that the dude has way more tricks up his sleeve. Biggest miracle is Jin being able to take all these hits despite coming out of a major fight. That's the most impressive part. Damn! I'll be damn shocked if he can actually still recover from that. Or if he maintains conscience after being hit that roughly. I love these bits where he's thinking about his mother and his training. I think he's going to fully master the technique that his mother taught him, like all the techniques. And you know what? That'd be beautiful. For him to completely dismiss the Mishima training, utilizing something taught by his mother would be absolutely freaking beautiful. Ha! Oh. Yo, that was the technique that his mother was about to utilize on her boy before holding back at the last thing. Yes! Yup. Harkens back to episode 1. The last person who should be talking about Tetri is Heihachi. Especially after Heihachi did what he did to Jin's father. I'm pretty sure when Jin said the best, I'm sure Jin was referring to his own mother. Not this evil old fuck. This is nice. We're actually seeing him implement not just the console, but the Mishima teachings simultaneously to get that ass. Yeah! Fucking good. Hey, you can get that pendant and keep his promise to the glasses girl. Oh, yep, I'm going to guess the ogre. Mm-hmm. Yep, I mean, it couldn't be anything else other than that evil fuck. Looks like it's about to unleash hell on Earth the way it shouted there, though. Oh, no, he definitely looks like he wants to wield the ogre's power. Like, with the way Yachi's reacting? It doesn't leave up much to the imagination there. Overall, though, great fucking episode. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Now, yes, them going to the king fight automatically was super rushed. I ain't going to fucking lie. They really could have paced things out better. But in saying that, the episode was still epic because seeing Heihachi go against our boy, but then seeing our boy Jin kick his ass, what is there not to love about that? But in saying that, though, it does not seem like things are going to go in Jin's favor because the ogre was unfortunately unleashed. And I love it from a character standpoint because you can tell in this episode he's utilizing not just the Mishima teachings, but also the Cosma teachings from his mother to go up against Jin. And that was really damn beautiful, seeing the tricks that his mother pulled out against her boy in episode 1 and him utilizing those tricks. That was beautiful. I love that. I swear, straight up, if the mother were there, she would be proud of her boy, like, straight up, because what her son is doing is some pretty epic shit, if you ask me. So that's why I love the writing quality. Just seeing it harken back to episode 1, seeing our boy Jin utilized every bit of his teachings, and just seeing how he deals with adversity was so dang immensely satisfying. Top of that, the voice acting was good. And the animation quality continues on being existent. While it isn't the prettiest looking thing ever, it doesn't look bad. It looks respectable. The music was fantastic, though. And that's why, overall, if I had to rate the episode, I got to rate it straight up a 9 out of 10. Yes, it may have been rushed, but so far, it is by far the best episode of the series. At least I can say that. Well, I can say that from my perspective anyway. And I don't think there's any debate about that. But, anyways, y'all, now I'll be starting my reaction to episode number 6, which is the last episode of the season in 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, shit. My figurine fell. That was accidental. And apparently it's the shortest episode. It's only clocking in at 21. Holy shit. I hope that means that there's going to be a lot of action going into this last episode if it's that short. Okay, that looks like... Okay, then. It looks like Jin's going to be overtaken by the Devil's Gene. Yeah, looking by just the horns on the dude's body, I'm guessing that's going to be a sign of things to come. Motherfucking, Heihachi, of all people, just unleashing something from, like, what you could say is from hell. And it looks like he enjoys being viciously evil, too. Although, is everyone going to be able to keep up? I mean, he already went through like 2 big fights back to back. And like a third one now? Kind of feels a little bit unfair. I hope at this point some of the others help out instead of just standing there, because our boat could use some fucking backup. I don't think he's going to be inclined listening to whatever the fuck this ogre has to say. I mean, that makes sense. He was going to unleash the double gene eventually. It was just a matter of which episode. I mean, we're talking about the fucker that killed his mother. Yes. Now, he may have been summoned by Iachi of all people. But let's just be real, though. The ogre was the one that pulled the trigger, should I say, the one that utilized his fist to take the life out of Heihachi's mother, so. Ooh, boy. This fight, though, has been a long time fucking coming. My money is on Heihachi not Heihachi. My money is on Jin winning the fight, though, considering it's the last episode of the series. I'm ventured to guess he's going to kick loads of ass, and he's going to look absolutely fucking good while doing it. At least that's what the optimist in me is hoping for, coming from a guy who doesn't have any knowledge on the game that this is based off of anyway. Thank you! Wow. Why? If he's been through 2 fights back to back. They should kick Heihachi's ass. I mean, okay, this kind of makes Paul and the others kind of look worthless, considering the fact that they should at least try to kick Heihachi's ass instead of just standing there. I'm just saying. Although it feels like every single time our boy is hanging out with Heihachi, he always is paying massive amounts of blood. Thankfully, he has learned the lesson beautifully. Considering he was able to defeat King, Heihachi, now he has to fight an ogre. He definitely at least took that lesson to heart, at the very least. Whoa! I'm surprised he was able to put in that much punishment despite how much ammo he must be lacking after all the fighting. Fucking Jin! And he's a kid, right? He goes to high school. I call fucking bullshit on that. The dude must at the very least be like young college age at this point. I just find it hard to believe that he was attending high school. I'm just, oh. That isn't exactly fair. I understand that if Heihachi were hearing me, he'd be saying shit like life ain't fair, but there is such a thing as unfair being heavy to the point where it can even figuratively break your back. He hesitated for good reason, though. That I can actually believe. Since Ogre is a supernatural creature, there's no way normal methods are going to be able to take down this monstrosity. Like, there's no fucking way at all. Whoa. Okay. I kind of like how you can tell both of what Heihachi and his mother are saying are conflicted within them right now. I like this. It shows you the duality of Jin's character. Showing off this fight is merely more than just... This fight's more than just a fight. It's an inner conflict between Jin, too. Oh, boy. Yeah, it looks like Heihachi got what he wanted immediately. Good! Whoa! Fucking good. Exactly. He wouldn't be in this mess. You know, Jin is right. Honestly, Heihachi made his life worse. Directly and indirectly. Wait, what the fuck is happening? I thought they were... What the fuck? So, we're gonna get some kind of like secret final boss? It looks like it. Well then. I'm surprised they're all able to stay intact for the most part. What the fuck? Oh, that looks like the creature in the opening. Yo, it is! I think it is. I'll have to rewatch the opening again just to make sure, though. Oh, this is exactly what this old fucker wanted. Are Paul and the others gonna do anything? Cause our boy could use some fucking help. Like the dude is fucking drained. Like what? He's went through like 3 full-on fights now. Finally, we're seeing his friends actually help out. I was about to like clown them if they would have done absolutely fucking nothing in this final fight. All right. For a second, it looked like I was about to unleash a fireball on that thing. Yeah, you okay? I'm sure she's gonna be knocked out pretty pretty quickly though. I love that sarcasm in her voice. Oh, the rate this is going, our boy is gonna have to unleash the double stream. Yeah, because he's not gonna want her to end up the same way his mother ended up. Yeah, because Zhao Yu's being choked similarly to the way his mother was being choked in episode 1 when she was against the ogre. I think in this instance, yes, he's going to have to go on the offense. Because either he goes on the offense or Zhao Yu dies. So for him, there's going to... Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. When the ogre was choking his mother, it's similar to how his friend's being choked right now. Okay, I mean, I like the parallels of the sequence because that's exactly what my mind was thinking. Hopefully he ain't helpless anymore. Honestly, it's more like a fucking tank. That's what that sounds like. And when she says the first time you must defeat is yourself, that actually is fitting considering during his match against Heihachi in the previous episode, he was thinking between his teachings that he learned from his mother and Heihachi. That is like a perfect quote for the series. And like how even then we're still seeing the inner conflict within him. Yep, looks like playtime's about to be over. Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right. At the very least, he tossed her semi-gently. And he wasn't a complete dick by, like, completely twisting or choking our girl, then throwing her. Oh, Heihachi sounds fucking scared about that. Yo, now this is nice. Damn! Yo, like, no mercy. Oh. Yo. I even love how his voice sounds extra serious. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he's just barely learning how to utilize the doubles gene. It'd be feeling a little bit out of place if he gone through this fight without any bit of struggle, admittedly. And I love the camera turns too, like as he's running towards it. That's a nice perceptive shot right there. Yeah, oh man, I always love how he utilizes his mother's technique. And this night, it feels like he's utilizing a mix of the Kazuma and Mishima fighting styles. Yeah, that definitely feels like a Mishima fighting stance. Yes! I am surprised that Ogre's horns haven't been broken by the sheer force of his attacks yet. Finally, he got payback. At least I hope he got payback. Wow. Okay, shit. Hey, that's how the series wraps up. I actually say that's a pretty clean way of wrapping up the series. Well, yeah, after like going through like what 3 epic battles back to back to back, he deserves that title. Good job. More like a fucking great job. She actually would. Because he was able to balance out the Mishima and Kazuma teachings. It at least looks like our boy still is in control of his own body, though. That is actually true. Whoa! Couldn't our boy just swiftly dodge the gun bullet, though? We were seeing him pull off epic speed feats. Okay, come on. How was he not able to dodge that? Didn't we just see him speed blitz a fucking ogre? The only one that's powerful in even is Heihachi. Thank you. I'm glad someone is saying that. I call bullshit on Storm. He waited for Kazuya to go through 3 big fights in order to actually shoot him. You know, though, if he rages out and kills Hiachi, the fucker would earn a terrible death. He would. Aww, I like how he's seeing his mother. Hope that doesn't mean he's gonna die, though. Huh. God, man, I love. I mean, hey, there's no way he could have predicted how things were gonna go. Oh, fuck. Wait, is he gonna? Hey, if he rips off Hiachi's head off, I'm not gonna blame him. I mean, hey, Hiachi deserved it. I don't think they can stop him at this point. Well, I am actually surprised he restrained himself enough to not go in for the kill. Hey, you know what? I like how he had enough self-control, though. What? Hey, I'm not going to blame him for wanting to get at least one more hit in. I would have probably done the same in his spot. It looks like a main fucking villain. With the way he's staring at Jayu. Wait, is that how it's going to end? No, come on. Okay, if he breaks that stat jump. Yes! I mean, I would have done the same shit, too. I just hope there was no one living in the mountain range. That's all I gotta say. Wait, but that's how it ends, though? Don't get me wrong, this last episode was fucking great. Well, of course, save for like the single plot hole, though, because I'll mention the plot hole. I like the episode, but I gotta admit, it was bullshit how Arbor was going up against the ogre that was moving at the speed of fucking sound, and yet Hiachi took his sweet time pulling out the gun and he couldn't dodge that. And I'm just being all like, come on now. How in the world was he not going to be able to dodge that? That was pretty much one flaw that was in the episode that was kind of major, because our boy ended up utilizing double gene anyway. But I felt like if you were going to have our boy shot, they should have had maybe him being shot from behind or something, or have him try to shoot, say one of Jin's friends and have Jin shield that friend instead, because obviously his friends aren't going to be as quick as Jin. Like, they could have won about it a different way, but them doing it where Hiachi shoots Jin straight up, it's like, at this point, Jin has pulled off so many speed feats. It feels like they just had him being shot just to like have some artificial conflict, at least in my opinion. Still enjoyed the episode, though, and if I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, it's an 8 out of 10, because the fights were epic. It was nice getting to see our boy lay the smackdown on Hiachi. Although it was sad, though, seeing him disregard his mother's teaching, though, and rely on the double stream, though. And the cliffhanger was intense. And that's why I thought overall the episode was still great. And his friends got to do something, too, at the very least. Now, okay, yeah, it looks like that's it because, yeah, yeah, now, okay. Maybe there'll be something after the credits. Nope, that's it. There's nothing after the credits. Oh, yeah, now it's just the Netflix logo. Now, as for the series itself, if I had to rate this series overall on, say, a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, here's what I'm going to rate it straight up. I'm going to rate the series a 7 out of 10. It's above average. But here's the reason why this series is fun, but I couldn't give it an 8 or 9 out of 10. For one, it ends on a cliffhanger with our boy going out of control, which is, don't get me wrong, it's a cool ending, but it's like, it's only going to work if, and I mean if, we get a season 2 or an adaptation of the other Tekken games that show off future events in the series. Because if we don't get that, then yeah, the ending's not going to have as much effect. But in saying that, though, even though the series didn't have like a super perfectly neatly tied up ending, for that to happen, it would have to adapt the other Tekken games, because I know there's multiple Tekken games for there to be adapted. But even though, yes, there is that wrinkle, I will give the series credit for this. The animation quality for the series, even though, yeah, it wasn't the prettiest thing I've ever seen, it worked pretty well to its credit. You can tell the animators put in real credit into the series. Even though, yeah, they didn't have a lot of budget to work with, they made the series work with the low amount of budget they had. So for that, I will give it respect. Even though, yeah, ideally, 2D hand-drawn beauty would have been for the best. Let's just be real. I don't think anyone's going to argue that 2D would have been the best way of doing Tekken, like straight up. Like, it would have. But in saying that, the 3D visuals worked. And the fights were pretty dynamic, actually. So I'll give the series credit for that. And I did like the bits where they did use 2D. They were pretty beautiful, the 2D animated bits. And here's something else I liked about this series, too. I love the motivation for Jin, where it started out with him wanting to get revenge for his mother, but then eventually expanding his goals, like wanting to get the pendant back to the glasses lady. And then, while yes, his main goal was to avenge his mother, I did like how in this series he tried to restrain his anger. It was nice seeing the conflict within himself, seeing how he was going between the Mishima teachings, the Kazuma teachings. Really did make Jin an interesting character to follow. It made it all the tragic, though, when he ended up utilizing the Devil's Gene, though, at the end of the day. Justifiably so. But in saying that, I did think it was bullshit how he was shot, though, considering the dude was moving at the motherfucking speed of sound during his fight against the ogre. You kind of expected him to utilize similar speed feats when he actually pulled the gun against him, you know? But at the very least, if you're going to have him shot, at least have him get shot shielding someone else. At least there I could believe it. I could believe like, oh yeah, our boy got shot, but at least he got shot shielding one of his friends. That would have made more sense instead of it being he actually straight up goes to try to shoot Jin, and Jin just receives the hit, even though we saw Jin capable of speed feats in literally the last 3 episodes of the season. Like, our boy became a speed beast. And to see him kind of like his power levels reduced just for the sake of having a cliffhanger ending doesn't exactly sit really well for me. And that's what kind of lowered the ending a bit for me. But in saying that, though, that might have been more an issue of directing. No, it's an issue of directing and writing. But in saying that, despite those flaws, I enjoyed the series because the fights were intense. And while, yes, they did rush a lot of fights, because I did love how they showed Jaju's fights, but they really did skip a lot of Paul's fights, though. They skipped his fight against the Grizzly Bear. And literally the series went from fight to fight without any like in between, like any in between bits of characters getting their thoughts. And they did like rush the bit where Jin went to school. I would have loved to have seen him make the friendship with that girl that he became friends with eventually. So while yes, this series did have pacing issues sometimes, at the very least when it came to developing Jin as a leading character, this series did a good job. I love the inner conflict within Jin, and seeing him succumb to the Devil's Gene was fitting considering he was put in a tough situation here, going after fight after fight after fight. So I'll give the series credit for that. Due to Jin being such an upstanding character, seeing him go down was sad. And I'll give the series credit. Hachi was an evil son of a bitch. Like, straight up. Willing to do mischievous deeds for his goals. Even willing to, like, have his own son killed. Was pretty utterly savage. And in every sin he was in, he was oozing evil. And I fucking loved it because, at least to me, it shows me how much of a well-written antagonist he was. So that's what I'll give the series credit. The antagonist in this series worked really fucking well for the most part. And while, yes, I would have loved to have seen the friends of Jin gain a lot more character development, at the very least, his friends were likable characters. So at the very least, yes, the pacing could have been handled when it comes to his friends. At the very least, they weren't charismatic black holes at the very least. And aside from the character writing being great for Jin and Hachi, but so for everyone else, I gotta admit, the voice acting was absolutely superb. The music was utterly fucking fantastic. And that's why, despite the rushed pacing and the cliffhanger ending, I am going to rate this series straight up a 7 out of 10 because anything above 5 in my skill is above average. And if this were to get a season 2, I'll bump up my score straight up to a 7.5. And if the season 2 happens to be badass, I'll bump it up to an extra 8 out of 10. But as it stands, though, the series is a 7 out of 10 for me due to the fact that, yeah, the series is inconclusive for now anyway. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the series. I would love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the bell for notifications. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day or night, everyone. And thank you so much for watching my video, y'all. Bye-bye.